It's the very last edition of The Conversation for this week, the Friday edition of the program. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to The Conversation. I am Abimbola Bello.
Indeed, it is the very last one, as we are all looking forward to rest as from tomorrow. I am Adebinkwe Omotayo.
It's good to have you back. It's good to have you back. I missed you.
I missed you. That's true.
Yeah.
I missed you. I missed everyone.
I am Joy Olu. Welcome to The Conversation.
All right.
Let us be missing ourselves.
I don't know. I don't know which the angle Joy is coming from this morning. Okay. I guess maybe what Joy also failed to tell you was that she was here.
Yeah. And
Twice this
so
week,
different.
and it felt like she was on a pedestal, and she was counting down for the break so she could return to her comfort zone. Okay, maybe we'll bring you to this side more often.
Yes, yes. Maybe we should do that more often, so we just don't get too comfortable here.
Same goes to you.
Yes.
So you don't think it's only Joy?
I know. I know.
All right.
How are you? Abibola is not feeling
I'm
too
not
well.
well.
Abibola is not feeling too well.
Oh,
Aww.
well, I can't wait to just pass this time and go and find somewhere to. I don't know. I'm not feeling too well. I'm not at my best this morning. But the show must go on, so you know we will be here. But try as much as possible to make good. I don't know why you dragged me back to.
Even after the show, will you be able to rest? You know those boys.
Let me just do.
They are waiting for you.
Today. I don't know. I'll be fine.
Bele.
I just need some time
Bele.
to rest.
You'll be
Thank
fine.
you. So, yes, let's come back to the show. Interesting conversation we hope it will be today on the program. This side of the divide, some bit of seriousness because of what we'll be taking a look at. But on their side today, another Faji.
We are dancing.
You know?
Go for show.
Another Faji Friday. Another Faji Friday for them. But then, whatever it is, let's just keep hope alive and, you know, look forward to a better show today. Let's start our news point for today. Should we start from the fact that, well, Mr. President is out of the country. And part of the visitations he made at the United Kingdom was a visit to the Buckingham Palace, where he had an audience with King Charles. So I'll take that story, and the story says, President Bola Tinubu has stated that his visit to King Charles III at Buckingham Palace, United Kingdom on Wednesday was aimed at strengthening diplomatic ties with the United Kingdom. This was disclosed in a statement by his special assistant on social media, Dada Olusegun, on his verified X account. He wrote, and I quote, President Bola Tinubu visited His Majesty King Charles at Buckingham Palace. The significant meeting highlighted the ongoing diplomatic ties and partnership between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. End of quote. The UK royal family also confirms the visit, posting a photograph of the two leaders at Buckingham Palace with the caption, Yesterday, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria visited His Majesty at the Buckingham Palace. Okay, that's the story. And of course, Mr. President also met with Nigerians in the diaspora yesterday, and he talked about a few of the things happening in the country, still stressing on the fact that indeed there is no gain without pain.
Anyway, Nigeria and England already have a working and, you know, cordial relationship, and I think this will further, you know, strengthening this relationship.
Well, let's see how this will go. But just like you said, both countries have had very cordial and working relationship from time immemorial. You know, they are colonial masters, and you know we've always stayed in tune with them. But let's see how.
And that's where all our doctors jackpot.
It is well.
It is well.
Let's take your story, Adibin.
Okay, PDP governors lose as NWC hands Wike Rivers control. The Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has solidified his position in the People's Democratic Party leadership crisis as the National Working Committee endorsed the Rivers State Congresses. Wike's loyalists within the PDP NWC not only secured the approval but also postponed the National Executive Committee meeting originally set for September 26 to October 24, which could have overturned the decision. The PDP NWC led by acting national chairman Umar Damagum made this decision during a meeting at the party's national headquarters, Wadata Plaza in Abuja. The NWC meeting had been delayed for the past 3 weeks amid rising tension within the party, especially between former Rivers State Governor Wike and the PDP governors Forum over the status of Rivers State Party Congresses. The political conflict between Wike and current Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara escalated on August 24 when PDP governors publicly backed Fubara. All this is an outcome of, when the PDP governors backed Fubara and Wike said, any governor that shows or that backs Fubara, his state will
set on fire.
will burn, will set on fire. Now, Wike is still in control. He has more power.
No.
Now he has more mouth. I wonder where this leaves Fubara as the governor of Rivers State.
He leaves Fubara in Rivers State. Remember, Wike is a federal minister. He was a former governor. And it just shows that, and like some will say, it is where your own power stops than another person's own starts. And I've realized that Wike, as much as a lot of people see him as a troublesome person, sometimes he has his points. And he is a politician, whether you like it or not. And he also knows how to curry favor. So whatever it is, the NWC of the party, they are in Abuja.
Abuja, exactly.
Wike is the Abuja minister for Federal Capital Territory. So Wike is still on top, he's still winning. So the governor of Fubara should face governance in Rivers
State.
And, until people also realize that some of these things are ephemeral, they are this power that, everybody is struggling for. If you don't wake up tomorrow, someone else will do it.
Exactly.
So we must get to that point where we also do not see ourselves as, the overall. Anything can happen tomorrow, and you can stop being in power, and you can stop being, influential. So all of them, Wike, Damagum, Fubara, just close ranks and work together. If you work together, it makes it the unity is stronger than working in isolation. I just hope the 1 month that they have now, they'll be able to close ranks and work together as a team.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Joy,
I'll
let's
take my story. Sanwo-Olu advocates preservation of Lagos history. The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on Thursday advocated the preservation of history in schools. This was as professors and historians unraveled the historical records of Lagos and laid to rest the argument surrounding the ownership of the state, dismissing the notion that Lagos is no man's land. The event was a community symposium organized by Lagos State Records and Archives Bureau with the theme, Lagos, Bridging Knowledge and Unveiling History. Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Abimbola Salu-Hundeyin, said Lagos was a melting pot of culture that attracted people from all over Nigeria. He said it is important to preserve the history of Lagos for future generations. It should inspire us to aspire for a greater Lagos. There is a challenge of documentation of our history by our forefathers and distortion of facts. We must approach the history of Lagos with truth and objectivity. We must make history accessible to younger generations. We need innovative ways to teach history. According to the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotosho, he said it was high time history was reintroduced into the school curriculum. And I think this is the way to go because the younger generations do not really know our history. Yesterday someone was asking some of our Gen Zs here, was asking him, do you know Bola Ige? And the person responded, hey, who is he? Was he popular? No,
when I was watching a program yesterday where they had this test of general knowledge, and you know, many of, and these people are in their 30s, you know, and they couldn't even identify where Yankari Games Reserve is located in Nigeria. Someone was saying, you know, South Africa.
South Africa.
Yes, it was that bad. It was that bad. They don't even know how many local governments we have in Nigeria, and you know, it's really disheartening.
I mean, in these days where information is at our
fingertips. What are you doing with your phone?
It's just that people are lazy and people don't want to just broaden their horizon or just learn new things. Other than that, it is something that you can actually get on your phone, and so it is best we, you know, sometimes we blame the generation, but as parents, as caregivers, as aunties, as cousins, what are you also doing to help these people? You should also be able to call their attention to certain things. It's not okay that you ask them something, they don't know it. Give it to them as an assignment. Let them go and learn about it. As much as, yes, we're saying history should come back to the curriculum, but we'd always go back to the fact that the first teachers are the parents. The first school is the home front. So let's also rekindle this knowledge within the home front. I know that everybody is busy. Yes, everybody wants to go out. But these things are things that you can actually saddle the children with during the day. Okay, go and give me the names of all the games reserved in Nigeria. Even those, many of those games reserved may no longer be functioning, but history will still have it that they are there. So these are things that you need to learn. You say in Lagos, you don't even know how many local governments are in Lagos. If they ask you what's the difference between LG and LCD, you don't even know. So these are things that we can't also put the blame totally on them. We also are responsible for all of these things. So everybody should just make it a point of duty to help the people around you. What are you imparting? What kind of knowledge are you also giving to these children? So history is key, because if you don't know your roots, then you are missing. You can't even defend anything. And you know, it's sad that that's where we found ourselves. But can we retrace our steps? Yes, we can. Who will help us? We will help ourselves. And so it's a responsibility that we all, you know, must take. And the fact that the governor has said, you know, this will go on. I know that Lagos is doing so much, but this, of course, would have to be something that we all must be part of. Unfortunately, we will not be able to take our hashtag for today. And so we will take a quick break. When the conversation returns, our first conversation will be here today, and like I said, it's another awareness. You know, throughout yesterday, it was awareness that we had on health matters. We're continuing that on this segment of the program today, and we're taking a look at PCOS. What exactly is PCOS? A lot of women are dealing with this medical condition. They do not even understand what this is, and so of course, our guest is a PCOS advocate, and she'll be taking a look at some of the signs, symptoms, treatment, management, care for PCOS. That will be after this short break.